Her birthday had started like a dream. Balloons filled the living room. Her friends gathered around, and her husband, Daniel, stood proudly by her side. For years, she had hoped he would put in this much effort, and finally, he had. The cake was cut, the champagne poured, and laughter filled the air. Everything seemed perfect, until she turned her head and saw something that shattered her world. Across the room, Daniel leaned in close to his ex-girlfriend, Melissa, and kissed her. Not on the cheek, not an innocent gesture, a real kiss. For a moment, she thought her eyes were deceiving her. Her grip on the glass tightened as her heart raced. She wanted to scream, to cry, but instead, she stood frozen, humiliated in front of everyone. The whispers spread like wildfire. Guests tried to look away, but the damage was already done. Her birthday had turned into a public betrayal. Later that night, when the guests had left and Daniel tried to explain, she listened in silence. His excuses were empty, his apologies shallow. "Please, Sarah," he begged. "It was a mistake. It meant nothing." But Sarah shook her head. "You gave my birthday to her, and you showed me where your heart really is." The next week, she filed for divorce. It wasn't easy, but she knew stay would destroy her dignity. Daniel tried everything: flowers, letters, promises, but the trust was gone. Not long after, her CEO, Richard, who had always admired her strength at work, stepped forward. Unlike Daniel, he didn't play games. He respected her, valued her, and offered stability. At first, she hesitated, afraid to open her heart again. But Richard proved through actions, not just words, that she deserved better. And in time, she said yes when he asked her to marry him. Their wedding was elegant, intimate, filled with warmth that Sarah had never truly felt with Daniel. This time, she walked down the aisle with confidence, not doubt. Meanwhile, Daniel's life spiraled. He saw pictures of her smiling beside Richard, living the life he once promised her but never delivered. Every time he saw her in the city, graceful, happy, glowing, regret tore at him like a storm. He replayed that birthday kiss in his mind 1,000 times. One impulsive moment, one selfish mistake, had cost him everything. Friends distanced themselves, tired of his bitterness. His career suffered as he drowned in guilt and anger. At night, alone in his empty apartment, Daniel whispered her name, wishing for another chance. But the silence was his only answer. Sarah, on the other hand, never looked back. She had rebuilt her life, stronger and brighter than before. For Daniel, the regret was permanent. For Sarah, the lesson was clear. Betrayal may break you, but choosing self-respect can heal you. And in the end, her birthday was no longer a reminder of pain. It was a day she began the journey to the life she truly deserved.